Hey guys, it's Chris with Clean Streak Pressure Washing again. We are on another project here in Pinellas Park, Florida. Today's project is a paint prep. We have some mud daubers to take care of up here. We have some mildew and so forth on the soffits and the underside of the gutters. We're just going to do a quick walk around here so that we can document the condition upon arrival. And then we will, of course, record as we do the job. The client is not home, so we do want to make sure that we document everything really well. Of course, we will get behind this gate that's propped against the wall. But there you can see the underside of the gutters, and the soffit area has a lot of buildup. Here's another one of our mud daubers. Of course, we have product for those, so we'll get those scrubbed and removed to the best of our ability. But here you can see all that stuff in the window frames. We're going to try to knock as much of that out as we can as well. We will not be doing anything with the pool deck or the screen enclosure. That was recently installed. So they just want the house wash done for the painting project that they are starting on next week. Now back here, we do have a little odd buildup on some of this stuff. We're going to go ahead and bring another product back here to work with that. It is likely due to grilling back here. So there's probably a little bit of soot and grease that has been in the air. Of course, standard house wash mix is not going to remove that. So we'll try with another product to make sure we get as much of that off of there as possible. We want to promote really good adhesion of the new paint. Here you go again. In that top corner, we have another mud dauber. A lot of stuff in the window frame. Like I said, we're going to try to get as much of that out of there as we can. Unfortunately, for these windows, this style of screen has to be removed from inside. So we can't just pop the screen, but we can try to lift it a little bit. Sometimes they will move a 1/4 inch or so, and we can get them to drain out all of that nastiness. But that's on a case-by-case basis. We'll see what happens today. So there you have it. More of that. As you can see, it's incredibly cloudy right now. We are racing a storm. I'll put a screenshot of that up here in just a second. But there you have it. That's the project for right now. I'm going to get this camera on a tripod and we will go from there. Come back at you with a little more of that first person view footage. Look at how quick that reacts. going to start working on this area over here. Get a little degreaser on some of this soot. Got to make sure we hit that header area up there. It's bad too. I can see it working already over here, so that's a good sign. We're going to go ahead and get this agitated. Now we do want to keep it wet. With the heat, we are starting to lose a little bit of that moisture there. So we're just going to give it a quick rinse down like that as we continue on working over here. I'm going to turn this camera around so you can see right here. I'm going to do a quick rinse down. I don't know how much of that's coming out on the camera, but you can see a lot of that dark film just washing right off here. Now that we have that stuff out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start working on the organics. So we're back in soap mode. We're going to apply our house wash. And we're going to give it some dwell time. We're going to nice quick rinse over everything. And we'll be almost done with this project. Now we will come back around to this side. There you have it. We are all soaked down. I'm going to give things a few minutes to dwell. While that's happening, we're going to reposition a few things, and we will come back here in just a moment. Now that this has had a few minutes to dwell, we're just going to go ahead and give this a real light rinse. As you can see, all the algae and so forth that was accumulated on the window frames has melted away. We are now just giving a light rinse. And we're going to try to pop those screens a little bit if we can and get some of that stuff out of the windowsills. Now that we're done back here, we're going to take our lines and move around to the other side. I'll pick back up here in just a moment. Nice little flyover by the Coast Guard. This project is officially finished. As you recall, we had a lot of buildup on these gutters and on the soffits. That has all been removed. Of course, we have done everything today in preparation for painting. We'll do a quick peek back here, but we're not going to step inside the pool area. They do have a lot of sand and construction going on here, so we don't want to dirty up the clean pool area for them. Make sure we get this door latched all the way. We have a storm rolling in. We don't want the winds catching their door. But there you have it. That area in there is all ready to go. As we continue on along, remember these gutters were very bad as well. And now, as you look, they are nice and white. I don't know if they are painting those as well or just the stucco, but they are ready to go if they choose to do so. There you have the front of the house. Of course, we had some mud daubers to scrub away. Have a little wildlife. But here at the front door area where those mud daubers were, they have all been scrubbed away. Sometimes they take a little bit of paint with them, as you see there, but they are repainting anyway, so they're good to go. Of course, those cracks up there were here when we got here, but they'll be touching all that up as well. So there you have it. If you live in the Dunedin area, all the way down here to Pinellas Park, up to Tarpon Springs, I'd love to earn your business. Give me a call. My number is 727-200-2352.